Hey guys, it's that time again. We are going to be doing review of the book, and today's book is To All the Boys I Have Loved Before by Jenny Han. Hope you can see that. Yep. Okay, so I just finished this book, I think this morning, to be honest, because I was really excited to review it and share it with all of you guys. So a quick summary about this book. The main character, who I believe this is her, laying on her bed on the cover, her name is Laura Jean, or Laura Jane, or whatever. I'm going to say Laura Jean. And it's about this girl. She's half white, half Korean, I think. And she writes a love letter every time she really likes a boy, but she can't, find a way to tell him. So she writes this love letter, and then she seals it up, puts it in a hat box, and it never gets out again. You never see it. And so she's written 5 of these for 5 boys that she liked, and then one day they get out to the people that she wrote them to, and now her life is kind of crumbling at the seams. It's very dramatic. Blah. But it was very good, very relatable. I loved it so much. I'm gonna give it a 5 out of 5 for talking Goodreads. Talking my personal scale, I'm gonna give it a 95%, only because I didn't like how it kind of ended, but I'll get to that in my spoiler section. So that's all of it. It's non-spoilery. It's very good. I would totally suggest. Ew, there's a fly in here. Sorry. I totally suggest you should read it. Yep. So I think that's my non-spoilery section. So I'm gonna go away for a second, and then for the people who have read it or just want to hear more, stick around. Bye, people. Okay. So first thing I want to talk about is the Peter, Laura Jean, Josh triangle. So, as you guys know, Josh was Margot's, which is Laura Jean's older sister's boyfriend, and then they broke up, and then you find out that Laura Jean wrote a letter to Josh. So, when I was reading it or whatever, I was like, okay, let me start over. This is going to be a long rant because I already know it. First of all, I did not like how Peter and Laura Jean decided to do the whole fake relationship thing. Oh, let's pretend to be boyfriend, girlfriend to make Genevieve jealous, to make Josh jealous. Yeah, let's do that. No, don't pretend like that. And then Peter does things that makes Laura Jean go all fuzzy, like, oh, Peter, oh. No, don't do that. Like, it was just making me, like, mad how they were, like, pretending, and it was so fake. But Laura Jean started to like Peter more and more, and I don't, blah. I agree with Josh. Peter's kind of a goof. I don't like it. Like, I agree that he probably still has feelings for Genevieve, and he was really just using Laura Jean to get to Jen, and I didn't appreciate that at all. In my heart, I'm going to put it out there right now, I wanted Laura Jean to end up with Josh. I know he dated her sister, blah, whatever. I was rooting for Josh the entire time, and that's why I was a little mad when it ended, and it ended with her being with Peter. And I know she ends up with Peter because Jenny Han wrote a second book. It's called P.S. I Still Love You, or something about like that. And it starts with, her and Peter doing stuff, whatever. So, bleh, dream crusher. But there's a part in book, Textual Evidence, that I'm going to read to you guys. And I don't have my glasses on, so it might be a little hard. Okay, so this part right here, where it says, blah, and this is after Laura Jean gets kissed by Josh. He kisses her, and while she was being her pretend girlfriend with Peter. So this reads, Josh just kissed me in my living room. My sister's coming back in a few weeks, and I have a fake boyfriend I just cheated on. That had me done. I was so done when I read that. I was like, come on. Like, I love this book. It was great. But like the whole boy drama, it was making me so mad. And I'm getting sick just thinking about it. Cause like, it was just making me mad. Bleh. Let me get to the part that made me mad, like especially mad. Give me a second. Okay. So, what made me really mad is when Peter and Josh started to fight over Laura Jean, because, that's what boys do. They fight over girls, and they get really jealous and possessive, and it's stupid. Blah. So when this part, they're at the they're at a party, a Christmas party afterwards or whatever, and beforehand Laura and Peter went on a ski trip and they were making out in a hot tub, and then somebody saw them or whatever, and it got word out that they had sex in the hot tub, which they didn't, but of course everybody thinks that they have sex. And then Josh heard it and he was like, "See, Laura Jean, that's why you shouldn't have gone with him, he's such a douche, blah, blah." And she's like, "No, it didn't even happen, nah, nah, nah." And so they're in the kitchen now or whatever, and Laura Jean doesn't want to talk to Peter anymore because he doesn't seem as upset as she is about the whole, "Oh, they found out that we were sleeping, somebody said we had sex in a hot tub." So basically saying, to me, Josh says, "Laura Jean, this is exactly what I've been trying to protect you from. He's not good enough for you. He's only bringing you down." Beside me, Peter stiffens. "Get over it. She doesn't like you anymore. It's over. Move on." "You have no idea what you're talking about," Josh says. "Whatever, dude. She told me you tried to kiss her. You tried again, and I'm kicking your ass." Josh lets out a short laugh. "Go ahead." And then panic rises in my chest as Peter moves towards Josh with purpose. I pull Peter's arm back. "Stop it." And so, you know, fighting stuff like that, blah. Oh, whatever. I guess I don't have any right to get mad about that, because sadly I haven't been in a relationship. Never had a boyfriend. Never been kissed. Whatever. That's all for college. Whoop whoop. But that's one of the reasons I really like this book, because I found it like extremely relatable with the main character. Because like I said, you know, she hasn't really never had a real boyfriend before. She has had her first kiss or whatever. But like, you know, she's kind of quirky, kind of, you know, quiet, doesn't really, you know, like go out as much, but that changes as the book goes along, kind of thanks to Peter. He gets her going out to events and stuff, and I'm like, okay, that's great and all, blah, blah, blah. But, you know, she grew, and, you know, I hope to see me doing the same thing in college, you know, getting out, getting to meet people, and being adventurous and stuff. So that's why I liked her. So yeah, that whole boy triangle thing, whatever, blah, blah. But yeah, I just really wanted her to end up with Josh, but she didn't, and I was sad. But next thing I want to talk about, I have this handy dandy notebook that I wrote notes in. Okay, so the relationship between the three sisters that are in this book. So you have Laura Jean, who's the middle child, then you have Kitty, or Catherine, who is the youngest, and then you have Margot, who is the oldest. And they're three sisters, they're the Song sisters, that's their last name, and their mom passed away when, I think even before Kitty was born, or a little bit afterwards that Kitty was born. So Kitty doesn't really remember her mom at all, so she looks up to Laura Jean and Margot to tell her everything she can about her. And I just like the sister dynamic that I was reading, you know, and it's real life, to be honest, because, you know, Margot and Laura Jean fought, and it was really sad, but they made up, and then, you know, they're fighting with, you know, Laura Jean and Kitty. They had a fight, they made up, so it was, like, really relatable. It was really cute and honest, and, you know, makes me think of my sister. And, you know, it's the real life elements in the book that make me like them, that make me, oh, I want to read this, continue over and over again. It was great. Another thing I want to talk about is Laura Jean's best friend, Chris. I did not like Chris. I mean, Chris had her good moments when she was, like, really protective of Laura Jean and, like, you know, being a good friend. But otherwise, you know, I hope I don't have that type of friend, or I find that a friend like that. Because, you know, Chris was a girl going out to parties and, you know, losing her virginity freshman year and just stupid stuff like that. I don't want to find somebody like that. That might make me pretty lame, but no, I'm not trying to do that. And yep, it's really relatable. I loved it. I didn't really want to put it down, and that's how you know a book is good, if you don't want to put it down. Anything else I want to talk about? Yep, I didn't approve of the whole Peter and Laura Jean pretend relationship thing, but I guess it grew into something more. But hopefully when I read the second book, P.S. I Still Love You, or something like that, I'll grow to like Peter more, but, you know, it's always been Laura Jean and Josh. For Evs, yeah. I liked, you know, Peter wrote her a note every day, and when he was dating Genevieve, he didn't understand why she would want him to do that, but while he was doing it with Laura Jean, it was really cute, and it's like, I want a guy to write me notes every day, because it is something cute. It's something that you can keep, that's physical, and you can keep and read back, and it was really cool, and I loved it. What else? Anything else? I hope my video's still running. Yep, so I hope you guys enjoyed this review of To All the Boys I've Loved Before. It was really, really good. I really suggest you pick it up if you want a real-life, relatable, cutesy story. It was really great. So definitely pick it up. If you want to see more videos, please like this video, subscribe, share, all those things. Leave comments below. I might do another review of the book. I don't know yet. But yeah. Alright, bye guys.